Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today reviewing one of the beers in the beer mail I got from Nathaniel in Albuquerque. Thanks a ton to Nathaniel for this one. You rule, dude. Really appreciate it. It's awesome and kind of nostalgic in a way to try Albuquerque beer because I lived there studied there for 6 months. So really awesome. Need to get back sometime though. But this, guys, is also a beer from what was my favorite local brewery back then, La Cumbre. I drank so much elevated IPA, it's freaking insane. And I got 2 cans of that bad boy, which is awesome. So thanks a ton, Nathaniel. But this one, guys, is not a IPA. This is the La Cumbre, a slice of Hefen. So, as the name suggests, this is a Hefeweizen, or as they say, unfiltered Bavarian-style wheat ale. And then La Cumbre, New Mexican beers at their peak. It's 5.1%. They even have a fun little description on the side here how to do this, with swirling and getting the yeast in the glass and all that stuff. But not much info, and even actually not, as far as I can find, an ABV on the can. I had to look that up online, which is kind of weird, but should be fun to try some Hefeweizen. It also says something like, pour vigorously for a rich full head. Ain't got no head, son. But the thing is also, this is a summer seasonal, and this was canned in July last year. So not super fresh. And Hefeweizens are usually better fresh, having a super fresh Hefeweizen is really nice. So I think that might be why it's not like got a head and whatnot. But oh well, that's what happens sometimes, But it should be nice to try still anyways. I actually reviewed a Hefeweizen. I'm not sure if they still make it, called Hefe's Hefe. And I gave that a 90 back in the day or something. I really enjoyed it. But pours out a very hazy, kind of orange, yellowy color. Looks like a Hefeweizen, or almost like, New England IPA. Just more orange. With no head. There was some head when I poured it, but it just fizzed away so fast. But yeah, let's check out the aroma on the Cumbre's Hefe, a slice of Hefen. Yeah, it pretty much smells like a Hefeweizen. It's not as explosive as others I've had. It's got a little bit, usually the very nice Hefeweizens have at least 50% wheat. And then, of course, a Hefeweizen ale yeast, which you can smell here. Like, the Hefeweizen ale yeast is very classic known for the banana and clove esters that it gives off. And that's definitely in here. It's got a banana and clove, a little bit of a phenolic note, some sweet malt, doughy breadiness. But it doesn't seem as popping, and that might be because, again, it's a little bit old, but it still smells nice. I haven't had a Hefeweizen in ages, and I get to use my Schneider Weizen glass, so that's nice, my kind of Weizen glass here, but that smells pretty good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys, and thanks a ton to Nathaniel for the beer. Yeah, I mean, it's nice enough. It's funny, this was one of the styles I just would lose my shit over back in the day, but I never really touch them anymore. They're nice on a hot summer's day, but it's so rare I drink a Hefeweizen. Well, this is like a Schneider. Schneider is makes some of the best Hefeweizen. Banana flavors are in there. And the clove, not as much as phenolic characters as on the nose. And then more of a sweet maltiness on the flavor with a bit of that wheat. Doughy breadiness, a little bit of a lemony note, but the flavors are very subdued. They're not like as popping. They're there for a few seconds. Right now, there's no aftertaste. It doesn't linger for too long. Mouthfeel is like medium, slightly chewy. Not the fullest of bodies on a Weizen, but makes it more sessionable because sometimes they feel so doughy and bready and chewy that they, get a bit too much. And a good effervescence, good carbonation too. Like Weizen need a bit more carbonation, a higher effervescence. I don't know. It's nostalgic for me to try La Cumbre. But this is just not as good as I remember their stuff. But again, maybe it's because, canned on the 12th of July last year. Rating-wise, for the La Cumbre, a slice of Hefen. Let's go with an 80. Hefe's Hefe, straight from the brewery, straight from tap, that I had it, when I had it in the States was like a 90, was really good. But this is still a pretty nice. I mean, it's not a bad beer or anything. You can just taste that this would have popped much more if it was fresh. So, an 80 for the La Cumbre, a slice of Hefen Weizen. And if you guys had a chance to try this, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think when it was fresh. The other two cans are definitely fresher than this. It's Elevated, the IPA I really enjoyed, I talked about, and Malpay Stout. Both of those I've reviewed, but let's give them a re-review from the can. So, if you've had it, guys, as I said, let me know what you think of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to say cheers and thanks so much for the beer, Nathaniel. And see you guys in another beer review.